quick video because quite a few things happened today and it's been a sad day. And I always share with you guys what's on my heart. And unfortunately, last night, Saturday night, a friend of mine named Natalie passed away, and she was also battling cancer. And I actually just saw her last week. We sat side by side getting blood transfusions, and she was looking good and feeling pretty good and had so many hopes for the future and was doing well. So it came as a shock when I got the news tonight that she had passed. And literally 15 minutes after that, I got a call also and found out that Dr. Wayne Dyer had passed away, one of the greatest spiritual teachers of our time. And I'm wearing my Minion hat for two reasons. One, it's got gold on it like the crown chakra, and I want to be as connected to the spiritual source as possible to get this message. Hi, kitty. To get this message out and say everything that's in my heart as best I can. And also, I'm wearing it because one, Natalie loved Minions because she had a little girl who was obsessed with the movies, and or she has a little girl, and my heart goes out to her little daughter and her husband. I'm deeply, deeply saddened for them, and I'm gonna miss her. And also, I wear the hat because Dr. Wayne Dyer had a great sense of humor, and I think he would like the hat. So that's why I have this hat on as I do the message. But as I said, Dr. Wayne Dyer was one of the greatest spiritual teachers of our time. And at the end of this video, I'm going to post some of my favorite quotes by him because I think they're spiritual lessons that we should carry with us, these quotes, as little reminders to live a better life every day for as long as we can. And ironically, last week when I saw Natalie, I had my headphones on, and usually when I go to the hospital or when I'm getting blood or treatment or whatever, I listen to music. But this particular time, I was actually listening to one of Dr. Dyer's speeches, or one of his books actually, but also stories that he told to help us remember the lessons in the books. And Natalie asked me what I was listening to, so I told her, and I told her about him, and she'd never heard of him. And I told her the next time I saw her, I would bring her one of his books because I've read all of them. And ironically, they passed away on the same day. So I told her when I found out tonight, I said a prayer and told her, hey, please give Wayne a hug for me and thank him for everything that he taught me. In a way, it feels like I lost a father figure or a father because growing up I didn't really have a father figure, and my aunts that I spent a lot of time with and who basically raised me, they had him on TV all the time when he would be doing programs on PBS. They would always be listening to him. So I remember being very young and sitting in front of the TV listening to him tell stories and teaching. And of course at that age I didn't fully understand him, but I liked the fact that he felt like a father figure, and I felt connected to him, and my aunts liked him, so I knew that he had to be a great man. So his passing really tugged at my heartstrings, but I know that he is in a beautiful place now, and I know that He'll give us amazing signs from heaven, and He's, as He would say, enjoying this next adventure that His Spirit has gone to so much, but He's going to be deeply, deeply missed. I was also talking about Him yesterday, and basically yesterday I wrote a poem called As Long as I Live, and it's about finding a way to get the music that's inside of me, which I can't sing as well as I used to, but I love to write and I love poetry and I have a deep passion for music, and I kind of lost my passion for writing and music a little bit because something happened a couple of years ago, and it really was hard on my spirit when it comes to that area of creativity in my life, and I kind of pushed it out of my life for a while because of someone's opinion that I obviously gave too much weight, but I really respected them, and when they told me that I shouldn't sing and that, it's not part of my path, I believed them, and so I gave them the power to take away that joy from me. And yesterday I started writing again, and I realized that I had given them that power. And of course I don't intend to be a professional singer, but I can still sing because I enjoy it and because I love it. And I definitely love writing, and I hope that one day I can write lyrics for some of the great singers and musicians that I admire and I've had the pleasure to meet and to also work with doing readings, but I would love to work with them in terms of writing lyrics for songs, and that's one of my dreams. And one of the major lessons that Dr. Dyer taught us is don't die with your music left still in you. And even though, like I said, I'm not going to be singing, writing lyrics is another way to get the music out of me that is in my mind and that is in my heart. So I was quoting him yesterday afternoon, and he passed. So maybe it's a connection, I don't know, but I did tell my friend Natalie to give him a hug, and I hope that she could meet him in heaven because we were just talking about him. So because I want to honor him and because I love this song, I'm just going to sing a little bit in honor of Dr. Wayne Dyer and my beautiful friend Natalie, who are now in heaven. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy. When all the world is a hopeless jungle and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step behind the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond you, Wayne. I love you, Natalie. And if any of you follow me on Facebook, you saw that I mentioned I did an interview recently by phone with a spiritual magazine about a book that's coming out soon that I'll be featured in. And one of the things they asked me was, do I have any regrets? And I don't really have any regrets with my life because I try to learn from things that happen, and I definitely make mistakes, but I try to take those mistakes and make lessons out of them or learn lessons from them so I don't make them again. So I don't live with regret. But the one thing I do question sometimes is, at the age of 17, I had the opportunity to get a record deal because I loved singing and I had a lot of training in singing. And because of family issues and the way that my family felt at the time, I didn't take that opportunity. And then years later, I had to have thyroid surgery, and I had surgery on my throat, and I couldn't sing the same way anymore. And so I sometimes wonder how my life would be different if I had taken that opportunity when I was 17, and I wonder if it was the right decision, but at the same time, there were reasons why I felt like I couldn't at the time related to family, and those reasons are still very important to me, so I probably would make the same decision if I had to do it over again. But your mind still wonders, and it brought me to tears when the interviewer asked me about that, because as much as I don't live with regret, that is one thing that I think about, and I still have a deep, deep, deep passion for music, and I can't even really describe how I feel when I hear music, because it goes through my entire body, and I hear it at such a level in my heart that it brings me to emotions, tears easily, because music is just such a connection to the divine. And I hear it with the same ears that I heard it with when I could sing like Whitney Houston, and when I could sing like Mariah Carey, and when I could sing like Celine Dion. But I can't sing that same way anymore, so sometimes it hurts because I want to be able to produce the same sound that I could produce back then, but I can't. And my ears hear it the same, but my body can't reproduce it the same. So it's difficult. So I think that's the only area where I have regret, but I realized that music can still play a huge part in my life, and I can get that music out through lyrics, which I also love writing. So I started doing that again yesterday, and I was just talking about how I did not want to die with my music left still in me, in a way that I could get it out by sharing it with other artists and having songs written from my lyrics. So I wanted to share that with you guys as a way to honor my two friends that are now in heaven, and just share with you what's on my heart. And I promise the next video will be happier, and I have a lot of exciting, fun videos planned. So stay tuned. Thank you for always giving me your support. Definitely check out the quotes that I'm going to put right at the end here. And don't die with your music still left in you. Whatever your dream is, hold on to it. Take every opportunity. And if you make a choice where you miss an opportunity, that's okay. Just find a way to still express yourself, still follow those dreams, still hold on to them, just maybe in a different way than you planned to before. And I love doing my psychic readings and my mediumship readings, and I feel very blessed that I can connect to those who've passed, but I still feel sadness when someone dies because I can't connect with them right away, and it's emotional for me because I want them here in the physical, and I feel passionate about my readings. My other passion is music and writing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I love you. Please live every day like it's your last. Make the most of it. Give back to this world. If one thing I've learned from Natalie, you never know when your time is up. Live each day to the fullest. Say I love you as much as you can and mean it. And just give back, make a difference as much as possible in every way that you can. I love you guys, and until next time, love, light, and blessings. Bye.